Looking for your next night out in Worcester? Tee Up Tap Room is the place to be. With 5 golf simulator bays, more than 20 dartboards, a full bar and kitchen, and leagues for both golf and darts running year-round, Tee Up is the go-to spot for competition and community. Swing by Tee Up Tap Room at 70 James Street in Worcester and see why it's the city's home for golf, darts, and good times.
Getting things going in our second semi-final match here at the Worcester Premier League Season 3, Week 1. Again, we are so glad to be back. Ron Sargent firing in with 100. Stop the count. Stop the game. 100 average for Ron Sargent. He wishes 100 would have been a perfect way to. We'll keep the entire series. If he hovers at 100, he'll be very pleased with that. More than capable of it. Justin only firing in 45. And if you are tuning in, joining us for the first time tonight, man, you have missed some spectacular games between so many of these WPL players. This is the second semifinal match. We've had all of these guys basically preparing these past couple of months to bring you the highest level of darting action here in Worcester, even Massachusetts. A lot of these guys are all over the place, congregating here in Worcester to play. Man, we are so thrilled. All the support that we've had from all of these guys and all the supports of our sponsors. You can see in our little floating box there at the bottom left-hand corner of your screen. Again, if you haven't shown them some love, please head on down to the bottom part of this live stream here, description. All of their links are there. If you want to, go to our WorcesterPremierLeague.com website. You can also get access to their website there. Ron having an absolute stunner of a game. Justin Burke really picking up the pace here. 89.33, really turning things around. Ron, 2 solid darts in the board there. Finds the 97. Hey, Mike. Thank you for joining us in the chat here. Yeah, it was a stellar match between those two guys. Man, both guys firing away. Fantastic game there. Again, if you guys are just tuning in for the first time, what a game that was. And don't worry, we will have all the games uploaded onto YouTube by Thursday this week. Every game, not only streamed, but also on YouTube. No 144 out there from the Dreamboat. Can only set up here. Working with 104. Tries to go the 18 route to leave himself 50, but only finds that single 18. So Burke sitting at 205. No out. Can only set himself up. Was looking for the single bull there, but can't find that. Not a bad hit, though. 50 scored. Leaving himself something workable with the 155. Ron looking to stay on the 18s. 82 remaining. More or less forced to go the bullseye route here. Wanted the triple 14. That's also another way. It's a little late and my brain's not quite working as reliably as it should, but that's okay. Getting all the rust off from the 5 months of not being on the broadcast. Trying my best. Burke looking to take out this 155 here. It just won't go. First start. Eliminating any hope of trying to take out the 155. Only 59 scored there, so Ron Sargent, maybe some breathing room. Doesn't want to leave this for too long, though. Finds that 48 to leave himself 16. 2 chances at double 8. Finds a clinical 2-dart take there from Ron Sargent. Great out, great take. Great stuff. And Justin Burke showing some respect there, showing some love. Again, Burke has played a very, very tight game against Berto in the opening round here, but more than capable of scoring big and getting big outs here. 83 to open things up. Justin is not to be slept on at all. And Ron certainly has a challenge for him as he looks to fill the bet up. Are we going to see the first 180 of the game? No, the darts deny it. Ron, a little bit of a smile there. Love to see it. Again, almost flicking the darts in a little bit of anger there. Just wanted them to go in. Burke, a little bit of a haywire first one. Can't find the second one either. 41 scored, not the follow that he would have wanted. Ron Sargent, 3-6-1, marching along. Looking for that triple 20, trying to hunt it down. Can only find the 60. And again, sometimes darts is a game of just hitting those 60s. Just being reliable, being consistent. You don't always have to blow up the board. You just have to kind of keep your head in the game. Again, those haywire 1s and 5s, just too many drop points start to add up too quickly, too fast. Ron firing in, punishing immediately with that triple 20. Will we see him fill it up? Come on, Ron. Only another 140. Dang it, Ron. Fill the bet up, man. It's what the people want. Leaving himself a very, very gettable 161. And Justin sitting all the way back on 336. Looks like another 60 punched in. Very unlikely that we'll see Ron try and complete the 161, especially after that first one. So disappointing, so frustrating when that first dart does not follow orders. Everybody's hunting down those big ton-plus checkouts. In that case, it would have not been the time to do that. 85 scored regardless. Leaves himself a very handy 76. Justin Burke, 276 remaining, 200 points up. Needs 2 triples to knock this down. Can't quite find it. 84 found. The Dreamboat looking to sail away. Another 2-dart take here if he can find it. And no pressure. Has time to set up. Ron, what are you doing, Ron? He wanted to leave himself 50. He wanted to go for the single bull, the double bull, and I have to respect it, but he is too good. And the reason why I laugh is because that dart looks to be just about dead center as you can get, ladies and gentlemen. You really have to feel Ron. You have to feel for Ron there, excuse me, pardon me. Don't feel Ron. But, man, you really have to feel for the guy there when you're just too good to miss. Happens all the time. And, again, Ron will have another look here. Solid 82 punched in by Justin. Ron looking to take out this double 8. Finds it with that second dart. Great take, great leg of darts there from Ron Sargent. The Dreamboat continuing to sail away. Justin Burke just happens to be 1 or 2 darts behind right now. Can't quite keep the pace. Certainly getting down to outs, but just not getting down enough to challenge. Ron Sargent right above it. That opening dart, wanting to just correct ever so slightly, only finds the 60. Let's see what Justin Burke can respond here. Slight correction needed, and moving slightly to the right. Goes down instead. Can't find the big 20. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're joining in tonight, first time, yeah, Ron's up 2 legs to nothing, but it's been close. If you want to contribute directly to the prize pool, please buy us a coffee. Support us at ko-fi.com/WPL. You can donate directly. All of your donations go not only to the prize pool, but to our operations budgets. That way we can keep the lights on, buy some more dartboards, maybe buy some upgrades for our new and improved WPL studio. Every donation is not only cherished and appreciated, but, again, it goes to the prize pool for these guys so they'll be competing for more money. And we always love to see that because that just raises the seriousness of the league. So, again, ladies and gentlemen, ko-fi.com/WPL. Greatly appreciate it. Ron Sargent finding a solid 100 there, knocking his score down to 241. Justin sitting at 432. A little bit of a tough leg here. Might be a tough set unless Justin can find a 2-treble visit here. Unfortunate round there. Only 60 found, so just no favors, no luck coming Burke's way. But Ron Sargent unfazed, not caring. Just wants to focus on getting down to 0 as fast as he can. One little half step down, he'll find it. Goes all the way downstairs. I'm not sure what he was trying to go for. Trip 17 for 91, but hits the 2 instead. Leave himself a very awkward 199. Oh, there's 2 in there. Come on, Justin. And the solid 180's found. The first one for the night from Justin Burke. He has been threatening that all night, and he finally gets it. Look at the respect and love shown between those two guys. Got to love Ron. Not only is he a great player, he's just a fantastic human being, great guy. Yeah, these guys are competing to move on to the finals to play Tom, but still friends first, and we love that here. That's the level of camaraderie and friendship here at the WPL. Love to see it. Justin working with 192. Would love to find a 100 round here. Can't find, only 45. And Sargent, 104 left. finds the 54, will probably stay there, leave himself double 16. Great first two darts. Can Ron take it out? Just wide. Third dart was almost there. At least, doesn't really matter though. Ron would have wanted that a hell of a lot closer. Burke, an opportunity here, and the opportunity's gone by the wayside. Unfortunate. Can't quite find much of anything to really help his cause. Unlucky round there from Justin Burke, and Ron Sargent focusing up, taking a breath. Eyeballing double 16. There's that breath again. Focusing. Come on, he says. Goes inside on the first one. Goes to double 8. Can't quite find the double 8 either. My goodness. That might have scraped the wire, ladies and gentlemen. It was that close. Shanghai on the 20s will do nicely, but Justin not able to find the combo he needs. Choosing to go upstairs instead, but no help is found. Unlucky round again, back-to-back. Just unfortunate rounds there from Justin Burke. Ron Sargent, the Dreamboat, eyeballing double 4. Flight might be in the way. Finds it with the second dart. So Ron, 3 legs on the spin. Justin Burke challenging.
Balboni Darts is the name in darts for Central Massachusetts and beyond. From dart sets and boards to accessories and apparel, they're the one-stop shop for any player looking to stock up or upgrade. Whether you're stepping up to the line for the first time or competing for trophies and checks, Balboni Darts is the store that the champion selects.
But just not able to keep up or keep pace and really get down to even a look. Ron playing a very controlled game here. Sometimes darts is about managing yourself, and sometimes darts is about managing your opponent. Ron's really just managing his game quite well. Ron eyeballing triple 20 segment. He's also been fairly reliable tonight, finding the red bit at the top of the board there. There he is again, another 100 start there. Great start there from Ron. Justin looking to continue his march down, but these haywire darts, again, we saw this a lot with his previous match against Berto. Maybe it's just a lack of focus, loss of concentration, but these types of visits will just start to accumulate and build up. Again, one visit is fine, but 2 visits, poor scoring really starts to put you in a hole that you really have to work hard to dig yourself out of. 95, solid punish there from Ron Sargent, exactly what I'm talking about. Justin Burke sitting at 438 after 2 visits to the board. Certainly want to be clear of 400 after 2 visits. Can only find 45, so just not finding his rhythm, not finding his game. Burke showing flashes of brilliance there, but just not quite able to keep up. March down the board. Ron slightly off there. Wanted to correct, but goes high instead. 55. Punched in from the Dreamboat. Justin, a little bit of an opportunity here to try and score big and catch back up. Going downstairs to the 19s. Well off on that second one. Only finding, I believe, 56. 54, excuse me. Caster math. I'll try to keep as reliable as I can as we get into the evening hours of the night here in week 1. Still have one more match after this. Only 57 found there from Ron Sargent. So this is one of those games where, okay, not really much is going on in the scoring department. Of course, right as I say that, Justin finds it. Finds the big 100. Great darts there from Justin Burke. Putting some pressure back on Ron. Ron needs to at least get down to a respectable out here. Anything 1050 plus is just going to be an open door for Burke to walk through. And again, this is what I'm talking about, 154. If Justin can score big here, getting down to slightly 10 plus, one more of those will do nicely. Probably going to stay there, go downstairs, maybe finds the 99. All of a sudden, inviting problems. Mitigating risk, mitigating your opponent's chances. Justin Burke doing very well to buy himself these opportunities. Wasn't able to find much of any in the opening set here. Ron not finding much of anything. 39 found, another awkward leave. Justin 140. Won't go this round, but unfortunate visit there. Going down to the 19s, and he can't quite find it there either. It's 44 found, 115 compared to Justin Burke's 96. 95 remaining, eyeballing the trip 19. Misses it by a wide margin. Unfortunate there from Ron. Looking to try and correct and find some way to set himself up. Awkwardness there, but again, these are the types of chances that Justin Burke absolutely cannot afford to miss out on. 96. 76 remaining, needs to find it, can't quite find it. Might stay there, might go to 16 instead. Elects to stay to leave himself 36. Ron Sargent, 74 left. Going to start on the 14s, you'd think. Finds 42, leave himself 32. 2 darts at double 16. A little bit of a step back, a little bit of a breath. Love to see it. Regain of focus. Will the Dreamboat punch out? Oh my goodness, just wide. And he can't quite find it, ladies and gentlemen. That was so close. That might have sparked the wire there. Can't quite see it with the camera, but you could tell by the reaction that was not off by much. Burke going down to the double 9s there across the board. And pulls it inside to leave himself a rather awkward 9. Chances for Ron capitalizing on the misses and mistakes of Justin Burke. And it looks like it's in there in the top corner. My God, there it is. Thanks for doing that, Ron. Showing the camera, showing the people what you did. You certainly did well to get out of that leg. My goodness, that was right there, tucked in there. Give that thing a pillow and a blanket and put it to bed, Ron. My goodness. Ron, so focused. One of the things that Ron really focused on in the offseason here between WPL Season 2 and Season 3 is his math and really his emotions. He's playing a lot more level-headed and cool game. Not really reacting negatively to poor situations or missed darts, and it's certainly showing. Big 1-2-5 there from Justin Burke. Solid darts, solid way to get off the line. Ron Sargent looking to fire back with a big answer of his own. Wants another one. Can he find it? He can't. Looks like a 1-2-1 response there. So 1-2-5 followed by a respectable 1-2-1. Solid dart, solid round from both players there. We love to see it. My voice can hardly keep up, ladies and gentlemen. Gonna have to go home after tonight. Drink about a half gallon of honey. Let this thing relax for a little bit. Hopefully be back in action, ready to go for next Monday. Week 2, wow. Ron not able to find much of anything that round. Only 59, Justin Burke, 3-3-1, excuse me. Certainly able to leapfrog Ron here if he can find another one of those. This is already looking to be quite a nice leg, and what a rejection. That looked like it was in the triple 20 segment. So unlucky. Sometimes the board just says no. As in life, sometimes it's no fault of your own. Sometimes it just doesn't work out. Darts is an unfair game, and unfortunately, Ron is here to punish the solid 100, dropping his score down to 161. Ton plus out. One of the big ones, and Burke just has to try and keep up. Only 59 found, so no reprieve for Justin Burke here. Ron Sargent, again, under no pressure to try and take this out or force it through, and it won't go anyway. So just looking to set up here. Trying to focus up. Can't find that 91. Only 57 found. So again, Justin Burke needs to try and get down to respectable out, and that's a dead center triple 20 scored there. Makes it very difficult to try and follow. As in life, like I said previous, sometimes you're just too good, and that makes it hard to follow up. I'm not saying be bad on purpose, but, you know, sometimes you're just too good. It makes it tough. And Ron, what a fantastic first dart there. That dart is too good as well. My goodness. 44 remaining, eyeballing 12, down to double 16. Oh, missed it by a million. Look at this guy. Justin Burke will have to do well to not get distracted by the shenanigans of Ron's reaction there. That was funny. Love these guys. Love the way that they play. These guys are playing each other as hard as they can possibly imagine. Close one there. They're playing each other as hard as they can possibly imagine, but they still manage to have fun. That's what you absolutely love to see. Ron eyeballing double 8, and he takes it with that first dart. So we have seen 5 legs on the spin for Ron Sargent. No slowing this man down. Looks like the Dreamboat in the offseason got upgraded with some new engines. This guy is just cruising through these stormy waves here, no problem. Solid 100 fired in there from Justin Burke. Love to see that respect there from Ron Sargent, acknowledging his opponent. Ron focusing up on that triple 20. Look at this guy. He doesn't even blink when he's at the line. Oh, he blinks again. Caster's curse, my goodness. I'm really setting myself up tonight, guys. This is unfortunate. 100 follow by Ron Sargent. Great darts from both guys. Great opening round. Just can't seem to find any luck with my casting tonight. Just seem to be cursing these guys or setting myself up. But you know what? It's all in good fun. These guys are making it very enjoyable, very easy to cast. Always a lot of fun to come out and really just have a good time on the stream here. Worcester Premier League, always fantastic. 41 fired in there from Ron Sargent. Not what he wanted, a little bit of a show of what he thought about that round. Justin looking to try and punish here. Wants to go slowly to the right. Can he find it? He does. Solid 80 punish there. One man's misfortune is another man's, well, fortune. Really is that simple. Justin Burke just wanting to keep the gold flowing. Keep the treasure a-pouring. Ron, God, just not by much, man. All over the triple 20 segment, but the darts just aren't listening. A little bit of a wild dart there. Choosing to stay. Finds the 41. Ron Sargent not too far back. It's still very, very, well, he's very much in the realm of being able to catch back up, not leapfrog anymore, but, oof, that drop dart there on the 19. My goodness, 59. Certainly aiming for the triple there to try and catch back up, but Justin seems to have control of this leg, just needs to keep it steady, keep it honest. Looking at the score here, might go downstairs, looking to stay, actually. His eyes deceived me, he fooled me. 59 punched in, leave himself 180. So again, Ron is not too far back. He can still very much catch up with a big score here. Finds that triple 19, solid score there from Ron. Again, not quite sure if it's enough to really, well, actually it is. 164. All of a sudden, where it turned out to be a big advantage for Justin Burke is all of a sudden he's under threat, under fire. We saw him take out 80 with tops in a previous series. Are we going to see him do it again? 164 for Ron. Can he respond? Is he going to go 20s or 19s? Goes the 20 route. It fails him, so it will not go this time. And Ron not able to find a triple at all. So unfortunate. Now, this would be madness if we saw Justin go tops again. Oh, he went for it. I know he went for it. He can't deny that. I'm going to talk to him after this game and ask him about that. Only 60 found, double 10 remaining. 106 left for Ron Sargent. So, again, gettable, but a little awkward, 106. Finds the first bit. 6 and 10 leaves outs right in the middle. Choose your destiny. Goes for 14 instead. Leave himself 32. Goes the third option. Will he find it? Oh, my goodness. Just wide again. Wow. A little bit of a clap of the hands, a little bit of reaction to the caster there. My goodness, so close. And, oh, Justin just not able to find double 10. Finds the single 6, thinking about his options. 14 remaining, double 7. And he busts right in the corner of double 19. Ladies and gentlemen, that is so unfortunate. Ron looking to clean up this second set here. Can find double 16, and he does. The first dart taken, punished. Wow.
Since 2014, U.S. Sports and Apparel has been helping teams, companies, and organizations look their best. From embroidered polos to customized uniforms and fan gear, they have the expertise and the people to do it all. Their catalog includes spiritwear, athletic equipment, and promotional items. From mugs and golf balls to jackets and hoodies, everything is branded to your specifications. For gear that works as hard as you do, trust in U.S. Sports and Apparel to get the job done right.
Got a feel for Justin Burke there. He was right on the edge of finding that leg, but the punishment came fast, hard, and swift from Ron Sargent. The Dreamboat looking like it's going to have no problem sailing to its destination tonight, and the destination is the finals, but 3 more legs needed for Ron Sargent. 1 more set. Take him to a rematch of last season's finals. Ron Sargent and Tom Curtin looking to face off again. Justin Burke looking to have something to say about it. Justin certainly scoring well, playing a fantastic game, but he's just been 1 or 2 steps behind Ron tonight. We'll see if he has anything left in the tank to try and mount a comeback challenge here against the Dreamboat. Ron just trying to stay steady. Unfortunately can't. Wavers a little bit. Third dart going into the 5 segment. Single 20 found there from Justin. Wants to try and split the difference. Can only find 60 again. Keep it steady. Keep it sane. Don't let those 5s and 1s creep into your game. Ron electing to go down. Looks like the flight might be too much in the way. Can only find the 58. Unfortunate blocker there. How can Justin Burke respond? In these types of situations, you guys are welcome to comment in the chat. How do you keep cool if you are this far behind? Solid 140 there from Justin Burke. Obviously hitting 140s, 180s, 100s. Certainly put your mind at ease, but what are your tips and tricks for staying cool in a game that's just not going your way? Oh, my goodness. Ron Sargent. Oh, 140. Come on, man. Give the people what they want. We want more 180s. These 140s will simply just not do. And that first dart's just not going to do for Justin Burke, who's trying to mount his comeback charge here. Unfortunately, tripping all over himself with the 43 punched in. Ron Sargent, 183. Looking to just continue to knock this tower down. Block by block. 99 punched in. 84 left for Ron Sargent. 213 for Justin Burke. So things are starting to look a little dire in this leg again. Again, these just slightly off darts. 1, 5, 3. If you do that more than once, the points really start to add up. But Justin doing very well to leave himself 170. The smart way to play. That is something that you will not see in certain levels of this game, which is frowned upon. You always have a chance when you leave yourself a way out, whether it's a bullseye route or a ton plus. Just give yourself the opportunity. You never know what might happen. Ron Sargent unable to find his way through. Only 44 found there, so leaving himself 40, but Justin, a 170 would be beautiful. He hit it before in scoring, but just can't quite find it. Again, if you didn't tune in earlier, Justin Burke hit a beautiful 170 setup shot and hit double 16. 1 dart to follow that up. That was an amazing sequence there. And that is an amazing dart there from Ron Sargent. Fantastic stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, that is 7 legs on the spin for Ron Sargent, I believe. Things are starting to look a little ugly here for Justin Burke, which is unfortunate. Justin is certainly capable of playing some stellar stuff, and his scoring, when it's on, wow, it's on. Solid 100 there get things going, get things underway. Second leg of this third set here. Ron unbothered, unfazed, in his element, hydrated, looking good, enjoying season 3 so far. Answers with a 100 of his own. Fantastic stuff. Both guys doing very well to keep the pressure on each other. See how Justin can try and find that. Can only find the 60. So unlucky there. Want to try and go over just a little bit higher, but just can't quite find it. Ron having the opposite problem. Needs to bring it down. Bring it back up again. Looks like he brought it up a little too high, only finding 45, so high and to the left. Unlucky there. Justin, big opportunity to run away with it here, but that dart is such a brutal block. I don't know if that would let anybody in, no matter how hard you asked. Oh, my goodness. 59 scored there. Ron Sargent finding that first dart right dead center. Wants to try and follow that line, follow it through, only finding 85. .282 for Justin. Certainly manageable. Needs to find a 100 here to try and put some pressure on the 41. Disappointing. You can see in the reaction there. When you start getting to the high 200s, setup shots become so crucial, especially with neck and neck. If you can just find that extra advantage, really does make a difference as you try to set up for a way out. Fortunately for Justin Burke there, nothing really scored by Ron Sargent. 241 to 224. Justin theoretically should get to an out first here. Ron doing some corrections on the scoreboard, looks like. Justin just vibing. Look at that man bob his head. Guy's in his element. We love to see it. Solid first dart there. Solid 2. Fill it up, Justin. Come on. Oh, just by a millimeter. 140 fired in there. Great darts, leave himself 101. Ron Sargent sitting at 224, well behind. But Justin still has to get out. Not quite there yet. Ron Sargent doing himself no favors. Needs to try and find something here. Only finding 58. So Justin Burke with his, I don't want to say first real opportunity to try and punch out, but the first grand opportunity to try and set himself up for eventual take. 81 remaining. Doesn't have to go here. Will set himself up. 39 scored. Looks like that 5 for that third dart kind of messes the order up. 57 remaining. Still 2 darts. Ron can only hope and pray for mistakes from Justin. 58 fired in. So again, having to rely on mistakes from Justin Burke. Full sweep from Ron Sargent. I don't know if it's on. Honestly, I've forgotten. But if Justin's able to find this 15, nail this tops, he will throw a monkey wrench in the plans of Ron Sargent. Again, it's low. Unfortunate, unlucky. Ron Sargent, 108 remaining. Is he going to go for the Shanghai on the 18s? That would be fantastic. Always a fun way to go. Likes to go the 20 route, so 88 remaining. Try to go for the 18s there, so doing some mental math. 24 scored. Leaves himself 84. Finds the triple 20, leave himself 24. Great third dart there. Justin Burke, 1 dart, double 10. Date with destiny. You decide, come on. Finds it with the second dart. Awesome take there from Justin Burke, and again, denying Ron Sargent what I believe might have been the perfect game. But again, Justin has been fighting, clamoring, working hard to keep pace with Ron Sargent this game, and he more or less deserved at least one. Fantastic effort there from Justin Burke, and a great take. Great scoring power that leg, but Ron looking to get back to business here with a big opening salvo. 100 fired in. Both guys started with 100 last leg. Can you keep it going, Justin Burke? Let's see what you got. Come on. Needs to drop it a little low. And that's the risk that you run trying to force that dart through. Ladies and gentlemen, sometimes the risk is just not worth it. Just go down to the 19s. Rather have 19 points than no points at all. What's up, Evan? Yep, we're American darts fans, that's right. Playing out of the great state of Massachusetts. There's a great community of players here. If you're just tuning in now, there was a fantastic game previous. Tom Curtin, Season 2 winner, firing in an 89.04 average against Joe Ricard, who fired in a 78. Have some very capable players here in this region. Hoping to get more people interested in what we're doing here at the Worcester Premier League. Certainly happy that you're joining us. Thank you for tuning in, my friend. As we get back to the game here, Justin Burke, 437 after 2 visits to the board. Again, you certainly want to be below 400 after 2 visits. Needs to work hard to try and bump up his scoring power, and disappointment there. You can see it as clear as day on Justin's face. He's not happy with the performance out of the gate. Ron Sargent just looking to keep things going. Solid first dart. Looks like he finds 2. Is he going to fill it up? Oh, it goes wide. Ron disgusted with that effort there. Wanted the big 180, only finds the 125. Unlucky, unfortunate, but does leave himself the 156 checkout. Justin hitting 81. Finds a little bit of scoring power there. Love to see it. Ron, again, under no pressure to take this out, but would love to. One more of those would be very nice. 2 in there. Double 18, Ron. Come on. 156. Oh, he's just low. Ron will be disgusted with himself, disappointed that he didn't nail that. Great effort, though. 1-2-4 fired in to leave himself 32. Not a bad leave at all. One might even say it's planned. Justin doing very well to fire in 95, I believe. But is it going to be enough, or is it too little too late? Ron Sargent focusing up those laser beams. Double 16. Goes inside. Single 16 segment hit. Double 8. And pulls it inside again. Millimeters, ladies and gentlemen. That was close. And again, more chances will come for Ron Sargent. Justin Burke sitting at 206. Just to work hard just to try and find something, but that one is just problematic. Frustration setting in for Justin Burke. Ron, more opportunities here at double 4. Going high, my goodness. A little bit of a wall there to try and bounce it in, but just goes inside. Frustration from Ron. He wanted that one. And again, what we saw on last leg, missed opportunities from Ron led to a door opening for Justin. 18 hit. Can only set up from here, I believe. Again, a little bit of some confusing math here. Justin having to think about it. Can't find that triple 20, and again, disappointment. Not off by much, but they're just refusing to go in easy for Justin. Ron Sargent's going to be eyeballing this double 2, praying that he doesn't pull it inside to leave himself the madhouse. 40 score there for Justin. Finds it with that first dart. Crisis averted for Ron Sargent, but the crisis for Justin Burke is just continuing. Shake of the head there. Certainly not out of disrespect for Ron Sargent. Just wants to give him a better game. Knows he's got it. Knows he's capable of it. Solid 100 there from Justin Burke. Ron Sargent, 2 sets up, 2 legs. Only needs 1 more. Doesn't even have to break here. He can go back to his throw. This one doesn't go his way, but the 140 is a great way to kick things off. Awesome stuff there from Ron Sargent. Justin Burke looking to try and just go blow for blow here. Try and find it in the 22 is just unfortunate. Unlucky darts there. Ron Sargent, just keep the boat, the course. Keep on sailing, buddy. Can't find anything significant, though. I think that's 29 punched in, 44. 10 managed to squeak into the 20 segment. A little bit of reprieve for Justin Burke. He tries to find that triple 20 segment. Needs at least one. Can't find it. Only 59 found. So Ron Sargent, 317. Justin Burke's 320. Close game here. Solid third dart there from Ron Sargent, finding that 57. Solid 63 punched in. And again, it's not out of reach for Justin Burke. Justin can still leapfrog him if he just finds one or two triples. And again, he has the perfect marker for the first one, but he just can't follow the line. So unlucky. Opportunities slipping through the cracks here. So Ron Sargent just starts to pull away. Triple here would just be brutal. Leave himself a 154 potentially. Can only find the 60. Justin Burke looking for at least 140 here to leave himself something. Great guide. Unbelievable how the second dart just won't go. It looks like all three are slightly low. Solid 60, all of them right there. Ron looking to continue the course. Again, another great guide. Solid second. Tried to nab that trip 18. 98 scored. Certainly a great round. Justin Burke again needs at least 100 plus. Try and put some serious pressure on Ron. That's a great first dart. Again, the third dart just a little haywire. Would have loved to keep it all straight. 83. It's a chance. 137. 96 for Ron. 76 remaining. Wants to keep it there. Can't quite find it. Either has 16 or 20 available. Going to 16s looks like. Finds it, so he will leave himself 3 darts at tops. Justin Burke can't take out this 137. Probably go 19s first. We'll see what he does. Can't find it. So unlucky. Finds the trip 18 there. I don't believe an outshot is possible. Looks like Ron's running to do some math for him. That's some great sportsmanship. I think Ron actually did run over there to score. That's awesome. Love to see it. Great round there from Justin Burke and Ron. 3 darts, tops, to go to the finals. And he finds it with the first dart. What a performance there from Ron Sargent, finishing that series out with a 72.26, continuing the trend. Ladies and gentlemen, we have our finals set for week 1. It's going to be the Emperor, Tom Curtin, who finished the last round with an 89.04 against Ron Sargent, who just fired into 72.26. Who's going to come out on top? This is a rematch of our Season 2 finals. Certainly a grudge match in the making, ladies and gentlemen. We will see you all.
Looking for a way to support the Worcester Premier League directly? Check out our coffee page. Every dollar donated goes right back into the league, helping us cover operations and build a bigger prize pool for the players. Your support makes it possible for us to keep the WPL growing season after season. Once again, your donation helps us keep the competition thriving and the darts flying. Visit our page at coffee.com/WPL darts to make a contribution today.